Hello everybody and welcome. Well, this is the very first time I'm talking in one of my videos, so I wanted to take the chance to say thank you to each person subscribed on my YouTube channel. And even if this is not a channel with thousands of subscribers, I have received some messages and comments from people interested in learning the song Something to Say by Harem Scarem. I gotta mention that Harem Scarem is a great Canadian band with incredible musicians, and most people know Pete Lasperns. He's an awesome guitarist. Okay, I found the tab of this song in internet, not the original stuff, and due to several mistakes I had to modify some things on it, and everything was by ear. Then keep in mind, this is maybe not the exact way to play like the guitar player does, but of course I try to emulate each note I hear and sound as similar as possible. I have seen a lot of musicians playing this song on YouTube. All of them play really good, but each one is different. So I hope this tutorial and the tab works for you. Also, in the description of this video, you'll be able to see a time guide. Thanks once again, enjoy, and let's jump right into it. Alright, standard tuning, and we're gonna split the intro in 3 parts. I'll be explaining just some things. It's not necessary in some parts, it's not that hard to follow that, alright? Okay, in this part we're gonna do harmonic on the 12th fret, only on the high E string, B string, and D string. Not harmonic on the 11th fret on G string. Once again, slow. Okay, here low E open, hammer on 3rd fret with the 2nd finger, A string open, and hammer on 2nd fret and 5th fret like this. 2nd fret on D string, and we're going to slide with the 3rd finger to the 9th fret. 7th fret on G string, hammer on to 9. 2nd finger on the 8th fret on B string, slide to 12, and 12 on the high E. Now here we're gonna do an E minor position, but not using the 3rd and the pinky by now, just like this. Now with the 3rd finger you're gonna do the 9th fret on A string, 10th fret on B string and A string with the pinky and 3rd both at the same time. Now 7th fret with the 1st finger, both of them. So the whole thing, it's going to be like this twice. Once again, slow. Now here, just like a D chord, and we're gonna move the pinky from the 7th fret to 8th fret on the B string. Now C chord and B. So the whole thing from here will be now we go back here twice again. And here we're gonna do D chord. With the 3rd finger we're gonna do 7th fret on high E string, hammer on to 8, pull off to 7, pull off to 5, and then 7th fret on the B string, and at the same time 6th fret on the A string. So again, slow. Now with the pinky we're gonna do the 10th fret on high E string, pull off to 8, pull off to 7, and 10th fret on B string. So the whole thing, it's going to be. So the whole thing from here will be. Then we go back to this position twice again. C chord, D chord, and we're gonna do harmonics from 12th to 9th fret all across the strings. Once again. Okay, that's going to be the first part of the intro, and now we're going to play from top the whole thing really slow. Okay, now for the second part, we're going to start with the same position like an E minor, but don't push all the strings with the first finger, just the 7th fret on the A string, so it will be easier to move to the next position. Then you move the first finger to the 6th fret on the A string. The whole thing, it's going to be twice. Now, B7, D. I'm going to show you all the positions to understand the structure of this part of the song by the positions instead the chords. So remember the E minor here, B7, D, and the 4th fret is going to be the same position than the 6th fret. That's going to be alternating. So this, 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 and this. And we're going to see that now. And we go back. 3rd fret, 6th fret, E minor. And here we're going to do an A minor chord, G string, and low E string on the 3rd fret. Once again, slow. Now here we're gonna do the same position like a D chord, but on 7th fret. With the pinky we're gonna do pull off. Then here just like a D minor chord, but in the 5th fret. 14th fret on high E string. Now we're going to move this same position to the 3rd fret. Tenth fret on high E, pull off to 7, 8th fret on B string, and 7th fret on G string. So then D, and 11th fret on high E. whole thing, it's going to be like this. Now we go back to the C chord position. And here we're gonna slide from 5th fret to 7 on the A string, and here E minor. Now harmonic on B string, G string and D string on 7th fret, and this. It's going to be pull off from 8th fret to 7 on B string, 9th fret on G string, 7, and 7 on D string. So the whole thing, it's going to be this is going to be twice. So now we're going to play from top of the second part of the intro. We're going to do this slow and just follow the tab, alright? And now we're going to do the third and last part. Okay, we start on C. We have to repeat this 3 times. Now E minor. 9th fret, we're going to do the same position than here on 6th. 10th fret, the same than here. Once again, slow. Now here it's going to be just like a D minor chord on the 8th fret, but keeping free the first finger. So it's not going to be like this, but like this. And the first finger, it's going to be on 7th fret on D string. Same thing on the 9th fret. Now we go to the 10th fret, but here it's going to be just like a D chord on the 12th fret. And the first finger on 10th fret on D string. So now we move the same thing to the 12th fret. So the whole thing, it's going to be like this. there are some things on the video I did before. For example, this G chord, I don't do the second fret on A string, so I don't do this, but this. Well, actually a lot of things are different on the video, but just the G chord works perfectly, so it doesn't matter. So we end on G chord, and now we're going to play the whole intro from the top really slow, and keep in mind there's a part of the intro the speed increase.